Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Chanel, and for those of you who are returning, thank you for giving me the opportunity to read for all of you again. This reading is intended for the sign of Pisces. We're taking a look at your love life from now until the end of September. I've shuffled your deck and I've pulled your cards, and you are starting out in Justice Reverse. Your person is coming through with the Empress, and Page of Cups is what's being created. So, Pisces is kind of an interesting message because it looks like to me, you don't really want anything to do with this person at this time. There's almost an energy of you feeling like they've done something to you that may not be able to be fixed. And you're really looking towards your future, whereas this person is acting like this is the end all, that you're going to be together forever. They're super like not going anywhere, which I think is kind of a problem for you. I don't mean to laugh, but it's almost like just when you've decided that this is not what you want or that you don't like the way they're behaving, they're coming in with this like really strange energy of like, this is us forever. I know you're the love of my life. Maybe this person, let's see what this person did in the past. Yeah, I was going to say maybe they ignored you because you have Eight of Cups kind of clarifying the past. But now they're just like all in. They see a future. They want all these things. And what's strange is maybe you broke up with this person or they broke up with you, but enough time has passed that you've already started thinking about your life without them. For a small group of you, this person is pregnant and they're coming towards you and they're like, hey, guess what? Like we're going to be a thing. We're getting married. We're going to be together because I'm having your baby. Or maybe you separated from someone and now you're finding out you're pregnant. And when you're talking to them about, what you want to do, or like, hey, it didn't work before we had a baby. We need to figure this out. They're just like, well, yeah, because this is destiny and we're going to be together forever. And you're just kind of like, wait, what? Like, I was just getting used to you not being a part of my life. What do you mean this is now a thing? This is a forever thing. This is us, right? For those of you who are not in the process of figuring out a pregnancy, this person seems to have done something. Either they got rid of someone that you felt like was always like waiting in the wings. Maybe they had like an ex that they never set a boundary with. They could have had an addiction that they were trying to battle, and now that it's done, they feel like this is forever. There's something that this person feels like has either changed with you or with them, that you leaving isn't really an option in their mind. They're viewing this as like, we're going to be together for the long haul. Let's see how you feel about this. Okay. So you're kind of thinking about it, I think that there's some pros and cons to this. I think what's really hard is that the way things ended between the two of you, or the last time you spoke to this person, left a really sour taste in your mouth in regards to this connection. And I think at one time you did feel like you could be with this person forever before they did whatever they did that put you in the Justice Reversed. So you're kind of weighing the options, right? It's almost like if this person can prove to me why they should get that spot back in my life, I would be open to it. But they also haven't shown me yet, so I don't know, right? This person though, what I think is weird is the pace that they're moving at. Like, this is somebody who they want this now. They want this yesterday. Like, they don't want to give you time to think or reflect. It's just like mashed potatoes, add water, we're a thing. This is it, right? So I would say be careful about how fast this person is moving, because there's a little more to this than what you know, right? For those of you who this person is popping up and they're like, hey, I'm pregnant. maybe be careful that it is your child, right? Or for those of you that are finding out you're pregnant, maybe be careful, because why is this person suddenly like we're a thing forever, right? When before it seemed like that wasn't what they wanted at all. Is it possible that they went and they explored and they kind of saw that you were the best option for what they were trying to build? I don't want you to end up in a situation with someone who is not being transparent about what their motives are, because this person is like trying to rush your decision or rush you into kind of this like lifelong commitment, when before it seemed like they weren't about it, right? They were coming through as Two of Pentacles, being kind of wishy-washy or on the fence. As far as you in the future, you're coming through with the Wand energy, and your person is the Fool in the reverse. And that's why I was saying be careful of this, because it's like as soon as you go all in with this person, it feels like they very abruptly change their mind about what they want. Okay. And maybe that's something that they've done to you in the past. And that's part of why you feel the way you do about them, because you show them, that like, hey, I do think that we could be a thing. I do see what we need to do to fix this. Right. And then they revert to the Fool in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse, which is very like, just kidding. I don't know now. I'm not sure. So this kind of feels like a big game. For some of you in the future, you're asking for proof of whatever they're saying. Like, hey, could you take a test? Right? Can I see a pregnancy test that's positive? Or, say we weren't in this situation, would you have come back to me? Or, say you didn't go explore and date all these other people and you stayed with me, do you think you would have been happy, or would you have always wondered, right? It looks like maybe you're asking this person for some kind of proof, and then very abruptly they leave or they create distance because they can't prove what they're saying. They can't justify whatever this reason is. It seems like they're trying to be in your space. They can't justify it in a way that makes sense, right? King of Swords in the reverse. It's like manipulation. So if you call them out on it, they don't really have a leg to stand on past whatever this entrance was into your life, because it's faulty, it's fake. Okay. Could be that this person like randomly reaches out to you like, oh my God, my somebody is sick and I need support, and you're the only one I could think of at this time. And so maybe you spend time with this person to make them feel better, and you kind of start remembering why you like them. But then when you're like, oh, how's your grandma? And they're like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? Like there's something about this that it's not real, and you're going to see that this was a tactic. This was some kind of manipulation to get you to let your guard down. And that's why they're in such a hurry. They're in such a big hurry to speed this along, because it will confuse you. It won't give you time to really think, does what they're saying make sense? Does this story make sense? Is this true or not? Right? It's like they want to play on your emotions to the point that you get out of your rationale and you're like, oh my God, yeah, you need me, I'm here. Right? Instead of like, wait, what did you say happened? Like, that doesn't even make sense. So make sure that you're looking at whatever they're telling you very closely, because in the future, I see you seeing this for what it is and creating distance, right? You will feel as though this person tried to play on your emotions, or kind of gaslight you into not holding them accountable, so that they could be in your space long enough to try to make you remember what you like about them more than why you're not hanging out with them. You get what I'm saying? As far as your advice, you got the Emperor. So take your time, okay? Whatever this person is proposing to you, it would be a big change, and it would be something that feels quite permanent. Is this something that will contribute to your life in a way that feels stable, feels safe, right? Is this person trying to gloss over some of the bigger issues within your relationship just to be in your face or in your space? Because it kind of looks like this is somebody just trying really hard to have some sort of reconciliation with you so that they know you're still around, right? Maybe they see you off doing your own thing and suddenly that triggers this person to be like, "Oh my god, I just found out I have cancer." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's something weird where this person is going to try to pull you back in a way that's like, love me and then we'll be together forever and everything is fine, and it's not fine, right? And that's how they're manipulating you, as trying to get you to not see the situation for what it is and kind of fall into what they're creating, the illusion that they're creating. So stand your ground. I would ask for proof. I would ask for test results. I'd ask for details, because they kind of have this covert plan of like, well, if I can just get Pisces back into my space, and if I can make them feel like this isn't a choice, they'd have to come, and then they'll remember how great we were sometimes. And then by the time they realize that this isn't real, they'll already be so invested or so in love with me that we'll be together for life, right? So kind of weird, kind of creepy. Like, this person, I'm not really sure who you're dealing with. They definitely want you, that's for sure. But I feel like it's kind of coming from a place of toxicity. And if you're watching for a Pisces, just reverse the roles, because this could be a Pisces doing this to you, right? You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So, this has to happen for whatever reason. This is part of the story. But just be aware that this is definitely not what it appears to be. Okay. Try to maybe really ascertain the details before you dive into this feet first, because I don't think that this person is being 100% honest with you about whatever their deal is. Let's get one more. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So, like I was saying, take your time, get the details. Don't let this person suck you in. Bottom of your deck, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So whatever this person is saying, I feel like it's kind of a guise to reel you back in, but you're being encouraged to look at new, okay? All right, Pisces, this has been your September message. I will speak to all of you again soon, but in the meantime, you take very good care of yourselves. Bye.